Hi guys, so this video is our expressions video. Before we do any practice, I want to review the vocabulary on the side. So variable is a letter that represents something we don't know. I'm going to call that an unknown. But the main keyword there is that a variable is a letter. Our coefficient is the number in front of the letter. Okay, our exponent is the tiny number next to the variable, to the right, but it's a power. So it looks like this. So right here would be my exponent. Okay, for coefficient, let me give you that example since I didn't. It's this number. Okay, like terms is when they have the same variable and same exponent. So an example of that might be 3y and negative 6y. They both have y and they don't have an exponent of a bigger power. Okay, when we say to simplify, we are talking about combining like terms. And I'm going to cross out that last one because we didn't get to it in this unit, but you will see it later on. So let's label parts of an expression now. So what is the variable in this expression? So basically it's saying what letter do you see in this expression? So the letters that I see is the variable x. Okay? What is the 5 called in the 5x squared? The 5 is our coefficient. And then what is the 2 called? That is our exponent. Okay, so then we did some matching. All right, so I'm going to start with the ones on the right and then figure out which one it matches. So n to the power of 3. Power is another way of saying exponent. So n to the exponent of 3, that matches with choice 2. P, increased by. Increase means plus. So I'm looking for P increased by 5 would match with choice 3. X decreased by 24, decreased subtraction. That matches with 4. Okay, 12 added to T multiplied by 4. So we're looking for addition and multiplication there. So let's look at number 1. It does match there, but I don't see multiplication. Remember that when we have a letter and a number touching like that, it means multiplication. There's like invisible parentheses or invisible dot. Okay, 6 subtracted by the product. Product again means multiplication. So it's the product of negative 3 and x. And that is choice 5. Okay, and lastly, combining like terms. So I'm going to start by circling my like terms. So I'm going to start with my x squared family. So I have a 3x squared and a positive 2x squared. Then we have our x family. Let's put a box for that one. So I have negative 4x and nothing else. And then our last family is our numbers. So let's do squiggles for that. So I have positive 7 and negative 8. Alright, so now we just combine those. So I have 3 plus 2 is 5, and I bring down my x squared with it. There's nothing to combine with the negative 4, so that stays. And then I have positive 7 minus 8. That gets me negative 1. So my final answer, we put these all together. 5x squared minus 4x minus 1. Alright, let's try that again. So I have first one here. Up is my n family. So negative 6n and positive 4n. Next up, I see my numbers. So I see a positive 6, a negative 7, and a positive 1. And then lastly, I see a n squared family, which is negative 2n. Alright, we combine them. Negative 6 plus 4, negative 2, and I bring down my n because it is in that family. My numbers, 6 minus 7 plus 1 is actually 0. And there's nothing to combine with this n squared, so that just stays. Put these all together. I do not need to write my 0, so I'm going to leave that one out. All right, there it is.